continuing the electronic course. We discuss about diode applications using diode, different type of diodes. Power supplies, voltage regulators, limiters, power conversion, radio demodulating, over voltage protection, logic gates, temperature measuring, and 7-segment LED. Power conversion rectifiers are constructed from diodes where they are used to convert alternating current AC current to direct current DC. Automotive alternators are common example where the diode provides better performance than the commutator of earlier dynamo. And as example here we have input of sine wave alternating current is inputting to the transformer, which is a step up transformer, and then the bridge of rectifying bridge and the load, and so the output is rectified here in the green at the right hand. And another circuit we have also the input to the step up transformer, and we have the same circuit as above, but we inserted in parallel to the load is a rebels capacitor, or removing rebels capacitor, and the output as say decrease the rebels. Okay, so this is in power conversion. And here are another connection. We have the V input, which is alternative current. We have the bridge, and the load is connected to the earth or R reload. We have also the transformer here. And this is a step down transformer, like the charger of the mobile or the computer or any system is working with in DC voltage. You have some power supply. We have this circuit in this power supply. And the third one here, the output of the rectifying bridge is a resistor plus 4 light emitting diodes, and each one is emitting one color of light. The second application is radio demodulation in radio and TV circuits or systems. The first use of the diode was the demodulation of amplitude modulation AM. Amplitude modulation AM radio broadcasts. In summary, an AM signal consists of alternating positive and negative peaks of voltage whose amplitude or envelope is proportional to the original ADU signal, but those or whose average value is 0, as declared in the input, which is S of t. We show here the diagram showing here that the amplitude of this alternative input is 0. The diode originally is a crystal diode, and it's connected in the electric circuits appears. Rectifies the AM signal, leaving a signal whose average amplitude is the desired audio as output signal. The average value is extracted using a simple filter, which is the capacitor, and fed into an audio transducer, which is the R load, the audio transducer, which generates the sound. Over voltage protection. This is the third type of application. Diodes are frequently used to conduct damaging high voltage away from sensitive electronic devices. It's as protection from damaging the sensitive and the high cost electronic devices. They are usually reverse biased, non-conducting, as the case of the Zener diode. Under normal circumstances, when the voltage rises above the normal range, diodes become forward biased conducting, as in the Zener diodes, which is working in the reverse breakdown. For example, diodes are used in stepper motor and high bridge motor controller and relay circuits to de-energize coils rapidly without the damaging voltage peaks that would otherwise occur, so protecting motors and the coils of motor from damaging if the voltage increased from damaging the coils. And here is an example of electronic circuits, and we see the load is as the most right side, which appears must be connected between the yellow and the blue points, and the Zener diode, which is connected to the barrel of the diode. So if the voltage is high in some value, so it increases the breakdown voltage. The current will pass through the Zener diode, so it's work as a short circuit, leaving the load, no current pass through the load, so I'm protecting the load. Okay. The last, not last, the fourth one is the logic gates application. We can use diodes and logic gates and build the logic gates, as in this example we can build OR logic gate and logic gate. So which are we used in programming, or which and the trust table of OR, the case or only case for getting output of two inputs. When the two inputs are zero is output zero, any input and one will be output of one. And then the only case for getting output of one when the two inputs are one or high. And so we can connect the diodes in this shape, in this connection, so we can get the OR and gates, logic gates. And here also the NAND gate and the right hand diode or gate circuit. Here we have three inputs, the same as here, but here we have here in three inputs, and in the left we show the input A, B, C, how they are connected through the three switching diodes of type 1N 4001 diodes, and the resistor connected to them is the value. It's also connected to LED to give the signal when there is any high connected to A or B or C. Okay. Then the temperature measuring. We can use diode, can be using diodes as a temperature measuring device, since the forward voltage drop across the diode depends on temperature from the Shockley ideal diode equation given above or given here. It appears that the voltage has a positive temperature coefficient at a constant current, and depends on, or both depends on the doping concentration and operating temperature. The temperature coefficient can be negative as in typical thermistors, or positive for temperature sensitive diodes down to about 20 degrees Kelvin. Temperature measuring, we said the seven last application, the 7-segment LED, which are requires just 7 LEDs plus 8 1 decimal point if that needed. We have 7 LEDs plus 1 for the decimal point. We have all seen 7 segments displayers in wide range of applications, clocks, watches, digital instruments, and many household applications already have such displays. In this application, we will look at why they are and how they can display any of the 10 decimal digits from 0 until 9 on demand. Okay, and so we have a combination of LEDs A, B, C, D, E, F, and the for the decimal point. So if I need to bear 1, so I will lead F and E and so on, and the connection are declared in the board. Also, I have two types. I have two types of 7 segments: the common anode type and the common cathode type, and it appears in this circuit diagram. Thanks for listening. I hope you join us and subscribe in channel for any updates. You can leave your comment, positive or negative. It will help us to develop and enhance our work and the teaching experience. Thanks.